How are environmental regulations created? Have you ever wondered how the rules that protect our environment come into being? The creation of environmental regulations is a fascinating process that involves several steps. It all starts with identifying environmental problems like pollution or habitat destruction. Experts and scientists assess these issues and recommend standards to safeguard ecosystems and public health. Once these problems are recognized, lawmakers or regulatory agencies step in. They take the scientific recommendations and translate them into formal rules or laws. These rules define what is acceptable and what is not, outlining permissible limits and required practices. This is where the technical side of regulations begins to take shape. After drafting these regulations, the next step is enforcement. Designated authorities monitor compliance, impose penalties for violations, and take corrective actions when needed. This ensures that the rules are not just words on paper but have real-world consequences. In the context of democratic socialism, the creation of environmental regulations aligns with collective social goals. This approach emphasizes public welfare, equity, and sustainability. Democratic socialism advocates for a proactive role of the state in regulating economic activities. Here, environmental regulations serve as tools to reduce socioeconomic inequalities that can lead to environmental harm. Historically, socialist states centralized environmental regulation under state control. However, this often led to issues when economic growth was prioritized over ecological health. Learning from past experiences, contemporary democratic socialism promotes participatory processes. This means involving workers, communities, and environmental experts in the regulatory process. Practical applications of this approach include establishing environmental standards based on scientific evidence and social needs. Public agencies are created with the resources and authority to enforce regulations effectively. Economic planning integrates environmental goals, promoting green jobs and sustainable industries. Community participation is also crucial. It ensures that diverse social and ecological interests are represented in decision-making. Moreover, regulations aim to address inequalities, protecting vulnerable populations from environmental risks. In summary, under democratic socialism, the creation of environmental regulations is a collective process. It aims to harmonize ecological sustainability with social equity and economic planning. This approach contrasts with purely market-driven or authoritarian methods, making it a unique and effective way to create meaningful environmental protections.